Police officers, what's the most painful arrest you've ever had to make? I was doing my nightly patrol when I saw a silver Toyota that I recognized swerving across lanes, going 65 and a 40. I flashed my lights and pulled it over. I walked up to the window, praying this wasn't what it looked like, but then the driver stepped out. My worst fears were confirmed. It was my wife, Megan. Even worse, she was drunk. Mascara running down her face. Why was my wife driving and speeding drunk? Before I could say a word, she lunged at me. You lying piece of garbage! She started clawing at my face, hitting my chest. I had to restrain her. Megan, what's going on? She just kept screaming. I know what you did. Our marriage is over. I saw the earring. I had no idea what she was talking about. What earring? I had no choice. I cuffed her and put her in the back of the cruiser. I didn't want to do this, but she screamed at me the whole drive to the station. I found her earring in your gym bag. I know about her. I was so confused. Was this a mental breakdown? At the station, I processed her myself. Walking her to the holding cell was the most painful thing I've ever done. Midway through the walk, Megan froze, stared at the wall of staff photos, then she pointed at one of them. That's her! That's the hoe you're sleeping with! I looked. It was Tessa, my coworker. We'd never engaged in anything. Megan, that's just Tessa. We work together. That's it. Then why did I find her earring in your bag? I don't know anything about any earring. Megan screamed that I was lying. I locked her in the cell. I tried to talk to her from outside, but she just kept yelling. Morning came. I hadn't slept yet. I was sitting in the break room when Tessa walked in. I heard what happened. Are you okay? She touched my shoulder. Your wife is saying crazy things. Is there anything I can do? My phone buzzed before I could answer. Megan's parents were here. They stormed in. Her father got right in my face. You arrested your own wife? After what you did? Her mother was crying behind him. How could you cheat with this? She pointed at Tessa. The whole station was watching. Tessa stepped forward, voice calm. Sir, ma'am, there's been a misunderstanding. Your son-in-law and I are just colleagues. Megan's father whipped around. Stop lying. We know all about your late shifts. Your text messages together. I froze. What text messages? Her mother spat at me. October 4th, October 19th, November 2nd. You texted about booking hotels together. Don't play dumb. I pulled out my phone, scrolled through everything. There was nothing. No texts to Tessa outside of work group chats. I don't know what you're talking about. Tessa leaned in and whispered to me. You look awful. Go home. Check on your son. I'll handle things here. I decided she was right. I excused myself and drove home. My in-laws yelled after me, but I didn't care. At home, my 8-year-old son Caleb was on the couch in his pajamas. Dad, is Mom okay? She was crying a lot last night. I sat down next to him. Mom made a mistake. She's safe. He looked at me. She kept talking about Miss Tessa. My blood went cold. You know Tessa? Yeah, she came to our house a few weeks ago. She brought me candy. Mom was really upset after she left. My stomach dropped. Did Tessa say why she came? She said she was dropping off a birthday card for me. I went still. Caleb's birthday was 5 months ago. I went to my gym bag, dumped everything out, and there it was. A gold earring with a small diamond. My phone buzzed. Text from Tessa. Your wife made bail. I'm so sorry this is happening. I'm here for you. I texted back. Why did you come to my house? 5 minutes went by without response. Then 10. Finally, I just wanted to drop off a birthday card for Caleb. I stared at the screen. You wanted to drop off a card 5 months late? That's when I heard cars pull into the driveway. Megan and her parents. I braced myself for war, but then another car behind them. Tessa's. My blood froze. Why was she here? They all walked in at once. Megan furious, her parents behind her. Tessa slipping in last. I came to help, Tessa said softly. I just want to clear my name. She turned to Megan, eyes wet. I swear, nothing happened. I held up the earring. Megan, where did you find this? In your gym bag 2 weeks ago. I turned to Caleb. When Miss Tessa came to the house, did she touch anything? He nodded. She put something in your bag when Mommy wasn't looking. I thought it was only the birthday card. Tessa laughed softly. That's so silly. Kids have a wild imagination. I pulled out my phone, showed Megan a photo from a department party. Tessa wearing gold earrings with small diamonds, the exact ones. Megan grabbed the phone, zoomed in. You planted those? Tessa shook her head. I lost those months ago. Someone's framing me. I ignored her and turned to Caleb. Do you remember if Tessa said anything to Mom when she came over? He thought about it. She said Dad deserves someone who sees how special he is. Dead silence. I turned to Tessa. You said what to my wife? Tessa's mask cracked. Her voice went cold. I said what needed to be said. She doesn't deserve you. I've been waiting 3 years. Get out of my house. Tessa looked around. Everyone had turned against her. The door slammed behind her. Megan looked at me, tears streaming. I almost left you. Tessa was fired the next week.